Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ichabod here, and thank you so much for joining me. And I'm glad you found this video, so you came to the right place. I really appreciate you guys were awesome. So on this video I'm going to do another reading out video. Some of you had seen my previous videos about reading videos. Some of you liked it so far. That's good then. I really appreciate it also. So I have got Walt Disney's Adventures of Mr. Toad. This is adapted from a classic story by Kenneth Grahame, who is Adventures of adapted from Wind of the Willows. And this is published by Disney's Wonderful World of Reading. If some of you not have heard of Wind of the Willows, it's early 20th century story, and this is also based on Disney's classic animated feature. It was Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. So if you've never heard of that film before, so this is a good book club edition also. Okay, so relax, sit back and relax and enjoy. Toad was crazy about driving. He loved a wild ride in his gypsy cart. Did Toad care where he was going? Of course not. Toad just cared about going fast and having fun. But Toad was a terrible driver. He ran into things. He ruined trees and broke fences. Then he had to pay for them. His friends, Rat and Mole, watched Toad sadly. Toad must give up his gypsy cart, said Rat. It is costing him too much money. But Toad swore he never will, sighed Mo. Macbadger lived with Toad. He took care of Toad Hole. One day, Macbadger asked Rat and Mole to come in at once. Toad was in trouble. His money was almost gone. Bills and more bills, cried Macbadger. If there are any more bills, Toad, we have to sell Toad Hole. He threw the piles of bills into the air. We will help, said Rat and Mole. Just then, Toad came in the door. Macbadger wasted no time. He told Toad the bad news. Sell the Toad Hole, cried Toad. Never. Then there's only one thing to do, said Rat. Rat and Mole took Toad to his room. You must stay here until you forget about gypsy carts, said Rat. To make sure that Toad did not leave, Rat locked the door. It was a good plan. There was only one thing wrong with it. It did not work. As soon as night came, Toad sneaked out of the window. Cyril, the horse, was waiting. Which road should we take? Asked Cyril. The high road, the low road, the road to the adventure, cried Toad. And off they went, Toad, horse and gypsy cart. In the early morning they came to the inn. Parked outside was a beautiful red motor car. A motor car? Cried Toad. He forgot all about gypsy carts. He had to have that motor car. Toad walked into the inn. There sat a weasel gang. That Toad did not know that weasels were famous car thieves. Who owns that red motor car? Asked Toad. I want to buy it. It belongs to me and weasel gang, said Mr. Winkie, the innkeeper. How much will you pay for it? Toad took out his wallet. It was empty. All I have is this deed to my house, said Toad. It's a deal, cried Winkie. He snatched up the deed and signed it. Toad signed it too. The motor car is yours, Toad, said Winkie, and the toll hall belongs to us. Winkie and the weasels waved goodbye to Toad. He drove away smiling. Poor Toad. He did not know the truth. The car was stolen. By and by, Toad noticed that he was being followed by a policeman. Toad stopped the car. The policeman told him, I'm taking you to jail. Whatever for? asked Toad. For stealing this motor car, said the policeman. The next day, Toad's friends read about Toad in the newspaper, and he knew Toad's ways would get him into trouble, said Rat. But Toad would never steal, said Mo. It must be a mistake. If he had kept the gypsy car, said Rat. If only we had locked the window, said Macbadger. Toad had to go to court. He told his story to the judge. I bought the car for Winkie, said Toad. I gave him Toad Hall for it. Winkie told his story next. I've never heard of Toad Hall, he said. I know this. This Toad trying to sell me a stolen motor car. No one believed Toad. Everyone believed Winkie. The judge sent Toad to jail. Poor old Toad. He was locked up and left all alone. Then someone came to visit him. Toad did not know who she was. Surprise, said the visitor. It was Cyril in disguise. I have a dress for you too, said Cyril, and a hat that is just your size. Toad put them on. No one will know it is you, Toad, said Cyril. Cyril was right. Toad walked past the guard and out the gate. Hours later, a tired Toad was still walking in the rain. He was on his way to Rat's house. Rat and Mole were sitting in front of a warm, cosy fire. They were drinking cocoa. Life isn't much fun without Toad. Is it, Ratty? Said Mo. I miss him, said Rat. Just then they heard a knock. Rat opened the door. Toad fell into the room with a plop. I didn't do it, said Toad in a tired little voice, but no one believes me. I believe you, said Macbadger as he came in the door. Macbadger had amazing news. Winkie and the weasel gang were living in a Toad Hole. That proves you told the truth, Toady, said Macbadger. That night, the friends got into the rowboat. They set out for the Toad Hole. Weasels or no weasels, they would found the deed. They would prove that Toad was innocent. One of the weasels was guarding the bridge. The friends rolled under it. The weasel did not see them. At last, they came to Toad Hall. They rolled through the secret tunnel. The tunnel led to some stairs. The stairs led to the door. Ever so slowly, they opened it. They found themselves in the hall above the living room. Right below them was Winkie fast asleep. And there in his jacket was a deed. They made a special rope and lowered Mole with it. Mole had to stretch really far to reach the deed, but he did it. Then the four friends decided to go to the police. The police would see Winkie's name on the deed to Toad Hall, but would know the truth. The next day, the newspaper told all about it. Toad was innocent. The police told Winkie and the weasels to jail. They again would stay for a long, long time. Toad Hall was safe. A few days later, Rats and Mole and Macbadger were all in Toad Hall. "Isn't it grand?" said the Mole. "Toady is back, and we are all together again." "Yes, Moley," said Macbadger, "but the best news is Toad has changed. He has given up motorcars forever." Suddenly, there was a huge crash. Bricks began falling from the roof. Mole ran to the window. He saw an airplane sailing past a broken chimney. On the plane was Toad. The three friends rushed outside. They started at Toad. His new love is airplanes," said Macbadger. "He is crazy about them." Had changed Toad. Had Toad changed? Of course not. He was the same old Toad, full of adventure, full of fun, lovable old Toad. The end. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this classic Disney story, which was inspired by Winter of Wales by Kenneth Grahame. Yeah, some of you are quite familiar with Winter of Wales in childhood, or your great-grandparents or grandparents. Okay, so is it for now, and always remember to subscribe to my channel, hit this notification. Yeah, remember, also don't forget to leave a comment and thumbs up and share with others. I really appreciate you guys. Okay guys, right, so please stay tuned on the next Read Aloud video. So hope you see you soon and have a nice day.